Hi Stampers, this is Trevis. Welcome to Video Tuesday. And so today for our technique, we're going to make a little candy pouch. And this is a project that we made this month at my clubs. And it's so easy and it's a great way to use up your designer series paper. And I'm sure you don't have any of that laying around, right? So out of a 12 by 12 piece, you can actually make 4 of these. And they make great little gifts like, I don't know, for your grandkids, for your coworkers. You can even take them and pass them out to, like if you go to a doctor's appointment, put your little candy in there just to say, I appreciate you. And today I'm going to be using Heartwarming Hugs designer series paper. And so this paper was in last year's holiday catalog and it was carried over to this year's because it was such a favorite. And so I had a few sheets left from last year, but I bought a new pack. And so that's, I love it. It's perfect because it shows both sides of the designer series paper for this project. So let's get started. I am going to be using Seasons of Fun. That is a hostess set that's in the back of the annual catalog. This stamp set is just so cute. Do you like to color stuff in? Because if you do, this is the set for you. Okay, so isn't that adorable? It actually encompasses all the holidays. Halloween, Thanksgiving, or just fall, Christmas. And today we're going to use this little dog because he's so cute. So let's get started. Okay, so as I said, you need a 6x6 piece of cardstock. So, designer series paper. So if you have the 6x6 packs, perfect. There's no cutting involved. If you have the 12x12s, you just need to cut them down to 6x6. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is just fold this in half, and we're going to go corner to corner. Okay, so you can always switch it up if you start out and you're like, well, I should have switched that. You can. Okay, so I'm just going to fold it like that. Now, if you want your pouch a little bigger, which I'm going to put 2 pieces of candy in here, so I do want it a little bit bigger, you're going to fold this up, and instead of bringing this point all the way over here to the edge of the card of designer series paper, you're going to stop. But you want to keep this fold just perfectly straight. And so what I usually do is I line it up on my grid paper, and then I know I'm straight. Okay, use your bone folder. It's important. And then I'm going to bring this one up. Again, not all the way over because I want this a little bigger. So I'm going to bring it right up here, line it up, just like that. So it kind of looks like a diaper down here. But then when you fold this piece down, this is when it really pops. And there's no glue involved. So the little pouch just opens like that. And the red shows, and isn't this so cute? So simple, okay? But we're going to make a little tag for the front just to make it even cuter. So I've got some white cardstock, and I am going to use that little dog. So I have that little stamp right here, and I'm going to stamp him in soft suede. And then I'm going to do some snowflakes, and I'm going to use balmy blue for the snowflakes. So I'm going to stamp him first. So he looks like he's jumping. And the reason I picked this stamp is because he looks like he's jumping for the candy. Isn't that so cute? And then I am going to color him in. So I'm really finished with this. I'm going to close that up. Now I'm going to use some blend markers. And I did choose soft suede. So I'm just going to color in his body in soft suede. And I go real gentle on these tiny pieces tiny parts because I do need to use the pointy tip. I'm not going to color his tongue. I'm going to do that later in pink. Okay. And then I'm just going to come back with my dark soft suede. I'm going to add a little shade right here. A little bit on his face. And then I'm going to use my, this is my color lifter. And I'm actually going to blend it with the color lifter. Because I want him light. So you don't always have to come back with the another time with the blend, the colored blend, you can use your your color lifter. And now I'm going to color his tongue with the light polished pink. And I'm going to use real red. I'm using the dark, I'm sorry, that's Poppy. Oh, that's not the right color. Hang on a second. That's Poppy. I wanted red. Okay. So I'm going to color in the scarf. Just going to color that. I mean, I could make it striped because it is, but why make it harder than I need to? Okay, isn't he so cute? Now I'm going to punch it out. I'm going to use my everyday label punch. So I'm kind of making a tag, and then I'm going to use, in the set of Seasons of Fun, there's these little snowflakes. So I'm going to use Balmy Blue. I'm just going to make little snowflakes at the top. And I'm going to use my sponge dauber, and I'm just going to pull up a little color on the edge here. Perfect. Okay, pretty much done. Now I need to attach that to my card. And before I do, I'm going to cheat. I'm going to use, I don't know if you have any of these handheld punches. These were so amazing when we offered them, but we don't have them in the catalog anymore. But if you have one, you can just continue to use it. Don't ever get rid of it. This is our white baker's twine. And if I can feed it through that tiny little circle. There we go. So if you go front to back, so I just folded it in half, and then everything's harder on video. I can't believe how fast this goes when you're not being videoed. Okay, perfect. Put a couple dimensionals on the back. There's my dimensionals. There they are. So see these colors here that showed through? That's how it is with the blends. No big deal. It's not going to show. Put a couple dimensionals on there. Put this on your pouch. Fill it with candy. I've got some, I love these, Caramello. I think Caramello. Those, and then a Twix. There's our candy pouch. How cute is that? So you could do anything on here. You could just, punch out designer series paper if you don't want to color it on it. If you're making a bunch of them, you don't want to color it in, just punch out a bunch of designer series paper. Stick them on there. Put to from or whatever. And there's your project. Hope you enjoyed this today, and I'll see you on Friday. Bye.